Sup nerds! So it has been a while since I showed my own handhelds. Most of the handhelds that I've shown lately has been handhelds that I've borrowed from a friend or that the other bucket has recorded and sent to me, which I'm very grateful for having such friends that help me out here. And I think the last of my own handheld that I showed was the Retroid Pocket 4, which was several months ago, but it doesn't mean that's the last time I touched it. In fact, I have been messing around with it almost daily. And on that video, I did mention GameHub a little, and I have been trying to get that thing to work for a long time, months. I think in total, I put in more than 80 hours in trying to figure that out here, trying different forks of GameHub, and I wasn't able to get it to work at all. And so instead of just cracking my head over GameHub Lite, I figured why not mess around with things that I have gotten to work before that isn't talked about a lot lately. And the conclusion I came to is of course PS3. Now, I think the reason we don't see a lot of Retroid Pocket 4 videos with PlayStation 3 games going on is because most of the RP4 Pro owners have now either sold it or moved on to newer devices. Interestingly enough, we do see quite a few videos of PS3 running on the weaker Emberny 556, 406, and stuff like that. I think it's because those were quite a bit more popular, they were slightly cheaper, and so many more people do have the RG556 and the RG406 vertical or horizontal and stuff like that. Maybe it's just that a lot of more people have it. They were more affordable back then, I guess, but the fact is, at this point in time, we don't see a lot of videos of people showing PS3 stuff on the RP4 Pro, just like we don't see a lot of people showing GameHub stuff on the RP4 Pro. So I figured, why not? I'll go and show the PS3 stuff that I was able to get it working on this. And I say I was able to get it working, but like I really didn't do anything. The ones that I want to show here that works are stuff that worked out of the box. Like I didn't mess with any settings. I just installed the PS3 emulator, threw a bunch of ROMs in there, saw what stuck. Of course, I didn't try like the really heavy stuff because I know they're not gonna work. I did try Resident Evil 5, which I already deleted. And Resident Evil 5, I was able to get to the main menu, but the moment I pressed new game, it would crash. Also, Gundam Crossfire, it wouldn't even boot up. Like it would load all the stuff and then before it could boot up, the emulator would crash. And I guess Dynasty Warriors Gundam also, I wasn't able to get it to work. But everything else that you see here, they all work quite well except for Castlevania. I'll show you with Castlevania just to set the standards here. Castlevania Lords of Shadow is not that heavy of a game compared to other AAA PS3 games, I guess. But for whatever reason, it does go into the game. It does load somewhat okay, but then for whatever reason I can't move. I can attack, but I can't move. And that's interesting to see because the videos of PS3 games that I saw on the RG556, RG406, people were playing. They were playing at a much lower frame rate, of course, but they were moving around. So I'm not sure what's going on, like why I can't move on the RP4 Pro, which is more powerful than the 556, but we'll see. I cleaned the screen, but it's still kind of oily, I guess. Well, you can see pretty smooth there. Yeah, you can see some frame drops there on the cutscene. Let's skip. Yeah, so you can see here, I don't know if you can tell the frames. It's 36. You can see it's pretty smooth. And you can see it can attack. It definitely will be playable at this point, right? Very smooth. But I can't move. It shows that. for whatever reason. And I can't move. I can attack. I can jump. But I can't move. Let me get closer to that. What was I supposed to do here? The drop rewards. Get these daggers before they vanish. I need to grab them. Oh, they vanished. Oh, I got him. So you can see, like, I mean, it is kind of like auto aim, I guess. Like when you attack, it goes towards the enemy. So that's cool, I guess. But I can't move. So yeah, I'm just. So yeah, if I could move, it definitely, I think it would be very playable from the frame rate. But yeah, for whatever reason, and it's not like my controls, because even the touch here, you can't move. Like I can attack here too, on the touch screen, but I can't move with this. Oh, I can shoot, but I can't move. I can't see. I can't move, and it's really annoying. But I mean, it's continuing. I wonder if you can play the whole game like that. That would be a little weird, I guess. I can't roll because I can't move. Yeah, so if it wasn't for the movement bug issue here, then it would be playable, perfectly playable. I mean, the cutscene's a little rough, but gameplay wise, it would have been playable. So I just wanted to get that out of the way, because that is the only one here that was a little rough. Let me delete this, because this didn't work either. But everything else works completely fine. On the previous video, I did show Outrun. And Rocket Knight. which were two that I was playing a lot back then. But everything else that showed here, oh, I guess Assassin's Creed also didn't work. I do have it here because it does load. It goes into the menu. When you start, it does go into this loading screen of the memory thing, and then the device starts heating up like crazy, and then it crashes. So it doesn't work, but I feel like with just a little bit more push, it would work. But yeah, it didn't really work. The games that I had on that first video were mostly just like lighter stuff, like Rocket Knight, 1942, Under a Defeat, Dungeons and Dragons, stuff like that are obviously a lot lighter, so it's not that much of a surprise that it runs. Shanka was actually pretty surprised at how smooth it was running, but then this time around I wanted to show some of the slightly heavier stuff, definitely older stuff, but you know, a little bit heavier. Like I just showed you Castlevania, and that was pretty impressive, right? But also most of like the 2D fighting games works really well too, like Skullgirls works fine. King of Fighters 12 was really smooth. I mean, of course, they're 2D fighting games, so logically, yeah, they should be working fine. I'm gonna go simple, because I suck at fighting games. I'm gonna go Kim, Leona, and then Yuri. And yeah, like it does blink a lot, like in the menu and stuff, but in the game, it's actually pretty decent. No! I am absolutely trash at fighting games, guys. If you guys have any tips on how to get better at fighting games without me button mashing, then please let me know. All I know is how to button mash. I hate it. It makes me embarrassed at myself, but I don't know how to get better. But yeah, that was definitely super smooth, even if I lost terribly there, right? Blonde Leona. That was anticlimactical. I don't know. I hate showing you guys fighting games because I'm so trash at it. I do think these graphics are very pretty though. I mean, this used to be like the pinnacle of fighting games at some point. Yeah, you get the idea. Things like that, like Skullgirls also, like it works really fine. All these fighting games were great. But then let's go through some slightly 3D fighting games, which I was pretty surprised at how well it runs on this thing. I just realized I lost my cap while... No, destructo disc. Yeah, I have no idea what I was doing. I was just button mashing again because it is a fighting game. But yeah, you see that like it wasn't bad. Like I think it's not running at 100%, of course, because like you can see some weird motion blur slowdowns there. But for the most part, is like sound wise, also is not breaking apart. It's definitely very smooth and playable most for the most part. Another one in that same line of gameplay is Naruto, the first Ultimate Ninja Storm. Yeah, the one bad thing is that playing PS3 game does eat through the battery pretty quickly compared to other games. Cool, that was weird. But it does say compiling shaders there. Whenever it's compiling shaders, it will go like slightly slower. Let's get to the first battle. Well, you can tell it runs really smoothly, right? I want to show you like actual combat though. But I did used to play this with a friend of mine in college, so it's crazy to play this on a hey. But yeah, you can see it runs. I don't know if it's running at 100%, but like it's definitely playable. Sound is not messed up. So yeah, I'm aside from the fact that I'm still terrible at fighting games, uh, yeah, it works well. Yeah, so this is Turtles in Time Reshelled. Level completed. So it will mostly be like beat 'em ups and stuff like that, but for the most part, like you can see that there's like a diverse amount of games that you can try here. I don't actually remember how to play this very well, but if I remember correctly, it was mostly just Connect 3, right? I lost. But yeah, I mean, this was originally a DS game that later was ported to PS3, and I did used to play this on my Xbox 360 back in the days, and I used to think it was really fun. I forgot all about it, but yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of different varieties of games that you can still run in a weaker device like RP4. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Millennium Duels also works super fine. I did have that installed during the last video, I just never showed. I mean, it is just a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, but it works completely fine. So yeah, I just wanted to show that even though RP4 is getting quite a bit outdated now with how fast Android handheld gaming is progressing, but I just wanted to show that if you do have this guy lying around at home, you can still play a lot of stuff in it that isn't just like the old classics and stuff, but you know, you can play a lot of the stuff that were available in PS3 as well. Just not a lot of the heavy stuff, but still, I think this is a decent amount of stuff. There is probably a lot more that works on here, but these are the ones that I tested that worked. So yeah, that's all I had to say and show on this video. Anyway, which handheld are you playing and which games are you playing on it? Let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to see more videos like this, and of course, always nerd on.